Hey there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Legend of Blacksilver. In the last episode, I kind of wandered around completely lost, trying to figure out where the blacksmith was to give him his hammer, so he would tell us to go get some blacksilver down here in the pits of Blackmire. However, it turns out that we were at his place. It was one of the first cities I reached, Lost Crag, and he didn't give us anything to do. So, with this in mind, I've explored every single inch of this continent, and I'm pretty sure now that we've got to go into the pits of Blackmire first, get the black silver at the very bottom of it, and then go to him. So, that's what we're going to do. Let's head on into a dungeon. Your lodestone heats up. The door creaks slowly open. Yes. Okay, let's do this. Time to go into the pits again. Now, the last time we were here, we had to open up that treasure chest with a key to find a way down. But that was all kind of a self-contained extra level for your first trip in here. We, this time around, do not need to do that. First thing we're going to do while we're in here is cast a nimble step. Well, second thing, we already cast a light spell. Let's also cast a psychic protect. Oh, right. Because I did a lot of exploring, I now have 3 great crossbows. I actually found a merchant, so I bought 2 more and sold everything else off. If it ends up that I can't use these weapons in close combat against creatures in the dungeon, we'll go ahead and leave and go pick up some other weapons, but I'm pretty sure we can, in fact, use them. And we're using 3 great plate mails still. Now, what do I want to do? So there's some treasure chests still here in this dungeon. I guess we'll go and get them. Here we go. Off we go. Yeah, that was pretty embarrassing. Last video. Just nothing. A whole lot of running around looking for this place. We ended up, however, as you can see, being well supplied for this trip, so there was some benefit for doing so. I can't believe I'm walking in here with 5,000 gold. It's not like I'm going to meet anyone in here who's going to sell us anything. Okay, so what can we talk about while we're venturing down here today? So that music, can you barely hear it? A little bit more. Again, that's the Dark Raven. This one is, I think, Empty Dungeon is what it's called, and it's just that sound, that creepy kind of echoing noise that you hear. Hello, idol. Good. We can fight it point blank. Uh-oh, let's back up. Nerp. Kill you, sir. Or ma'am. It. They dead. Uh-oh. Where am I? Oh no. Okay. Forward. Moving west. I see. Okay, I see where I am. We can leave this urn here. I don't think there's a reason for us to take it. Not yet, at least. Thumpers. Oh, hello, assassin. We'll go ahead and use bolts on you. Still alive. And a flame? I wonder if Tribus fights like Legolas or something of the sort, because he's got a crossbow in his hands at the moment, right? He's still fighting with it. Maybe it's a bladed crossbow. Or some such silliness like that. Or it's a close range crossbow. Some sort of has like all the bolts are like in some sort of device on the side, so he doesn't have to reload during combat itself. He just points at the thing. It'd be like wielding I guess like a machine. Actually, I don't know. I don't own any guns, so I'm not quite sure what it would be like. But I'm trying to think, Vermintide 2 would be like Saltspire's repeating crossbow, only instead of just 15 bolts it can carry in the case, He's got like a million he's able to use. Maybe it's magical. Maybe it's some sort of magical crossbow, or slightly... Uh-oh. Slightly magical. To say, we're not taking that much damage from these creatures, which is kind of expected, being that they're the upper level creatures. But still, that's good to know we're only taking like 15, 14 points of damage. Hello, level 2. Alright, where am I here? By a thumper. Kill it! Shame you can't take their hammers. Actually, their hammers are green just like they are. I wonder if it's actually like a part of them. Oh, wow, that'd be disturbing. It's a creature that is carrying like a fleshy other part of itself, like a bone or something like that. It's just designed that way. Huh. I never stopped to think that maybe the creatures here were created. I always imagined them being summoned into this place. Okay, so let's think here. So everyone, we're probably 2, including this video, or 3 videos away from beating the game. To my recollection, we do this. We bring the hammer back to the blacksmith, or to the blacksmith, with the black iron, the Blacksilver we're gonna pick up here. He makes us the sword we need, and I think someone gives us an archive gem, and then it's off to the last dungeon, which we might do in the next video. Do I need this? No, we can leave that for our return trip. Here is the chest. That is the pit down. We can reopen it, but we're just going to leave it here. We don't need it. How do we want to do this? I guess we'll grab all the treasure chests. So we'll go this way. Actually, we'll leave a handful of chests for every... Ooh, kapak. Triflid. Oh, I think our endurance is higher as well now, isn't it? What's our current endurance score? 42, yeah. So our high endurance plus decent armor plus higher level armor enchant is making it so that we're taking reduced damage from all these things. Really useful to know. I'll have to remember that the next time I play through this game, that glow tips are really important to level right away to get all that extra damage that you want. Just gonna keep going this way. There's a treasure chest all the way down here we want. 3 gold. Yep. Something else to talk about, Tim. Alright, so let's think. So, right. So we only got like 2 or 3 videos left. So this series will end just in time. Probably the last video will go up just before Darkest Dungeon's new expansion comes out, and I'll be playing that one. So we'll be continuing our dungeon crawling adventures with a different type of dungeon crawler in the end. Yeah, everything's working out. You know, so what other games do I plan on playing in the future? As long as we're talking about this sort of thing in this dungeon. So we've got Darkest Dungeon coming up. I'm just wrapping up this game. Grimrock 2. I'm about halfway done with that game. Probably finish it by the end of next month, June, or the beginning of July. Oh, this had a key. This had that one key in it, I think. Let's climb on down. Level 3. Where are we going here? Turn west. Do I want to go that way? Sure, we'll go this way. I'm not even hurt yet. Wow. What games she's playing, Tim? Alright, so I've never played the Questron series. I was tempted to play it because I've heard it's more of this. But on that same note, well, like I said, I've heard, like, if I had originally played The Legend of Blacksilver, the only thing, and I never played the Legacy of the Ancients, I probably wouldn't have liked Legend of Blacksilver as much. I'm sorry, Legacy of the Ancients as much. Let's use a flame on this thing. Wow. Mental note, magic flames still do impressive more damage than our bows do in this place. We don't need that urn, it can stay here. Yeah, but again, the Questron series I've heard is like this. But because I know this game is basically a souped-up version of Legacy of the Ancients, if I had started with this game, I think I probably honestly would have liked the Legacy of the Ancients game a little less. The ending for Legacy is by far and away the best ending of a game I've played, because I love the idea that they immortalize you by making a museum exhibit of you, and they recap your entire adventure. Oh, and to be fair, Stones of Wisdom is a much better game, I think, than Trist. I really enjoy that game, even though sometimes it can be really frustrating when the AI just gets good, but it never feels like the AI cheats in Stones of Wisdom. We're making quite a bit of money. We could leave right now with a... We earned almost 3,000 gold so far. Something else I'm realizing is that our Nimble Step doesn't seem to be expiring, does it? Like, it's just... It's there. I don't think we had to recast it the last time we went into the Pits of Blackmire. Uh-oh. Let's open this. Bag of bones. I don't understand how yeah, the crossbow must be able to be wielded like an axe or a mace or something, given how we can use it against a skeleton. Oh, that's a snapjaw, Tim. Don't walk into it. Oh, brushed by a tooth. I guess it slaps us with its tail most of the time. Oh, you think this is what the piranha plant looks like? That poor Mario has to deal with all the time? Oh, why am I doing that? There is no reason for that, Tim. The true way down I have marked on this. Is that this right here? Oh, that must be where the key was, I guess. We're actually right there in that location. Well, let's head on down. I began talking about something. I forgot what I was talking about. Oh, the games I'm currently playing. StarCraft 2 is going well. I'm still really rusty because I'm only playing that one a tiny bit. Like maybe twice a week, tops. I had to be playing that game pretty much every day if I wanted to get significantly better at that game. Looks like everyone, we're at level 5. Okay, level 5. Oh, this is going to be just me walking back a step and climbing down. Me walking up a step and climbing down. Thanks to our illusion spell, we can now see everything that we need to see down here. And what direction am I facing? Where am I exactly? A few seconds, everyone. I need to figure out where I am on my map. Okay, I see where I am. You actually want to back up, so let's back up a bit. The only thing to our left is an urn and this figure 8 of corridors, which is actually pretty confusing if you hadn't realized that it was going to look like that. You want that chest, and I think at this point we're dealing now with the lowest level monsters as well. So we may end up losing a bunch of armor down here. Yeah, so StarCraft 2, oh, 10,000 gold exactly. Wow, I don't think that's happened like once or twice. I have decided that I probably will play the entire series, all the games I at least own. That's a Snuffler, Shadow Fiend. Don't think we saw this thing yet. This is our first Shadow Fiend together. Shadow Fiends have a nasty habit of blowing out your light spells. So kill them quickly. 83 gold. I'm actually surprised how much I like StarCraft 2. When I had played it originally, I wasn't very impressed by it, honestly. It felt a little bit like the original StarCraft, and having played the Dawn of War series, which I really, well, the campaign for Dawn of War was really stupidly easy, but I like the idea of the squadron-based, crap, a spike. Spikes are immune to magic, so you have to basically take them down with your attacks or your fight. And spikes can damage your armor. I think we'll leave all of the boxes for our return trip. Oh, wow, there is actually quite a few ways down. Ah, I see. Okay, I'm pausing because according to my map, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 different ways downstairs here. The 3 to our north are the ways down which we want to go first, because that's not the proper way to go. In other words, there'll be treasure or some other things down there I'm interested in. We will take the 3rd pit we walk over. I guess we'll take this. 18 days of food. We don't really need the food in here. Oh, that reminds me. Thank you, I believe, 49 Night, for letting me know that if you run out of food in this game, you die. You starve to death. And I guess you respawn with a little bit more food somewhere else. I've never actually starved at all in this game series. I always make sure I had enough food. And there's a pit right here, and nothing around the corner. Let's just climb on down. And this is basically a small dead end-ish area, but it does have a treasure chest in it. Where are we? Oh, you stopped. Let's grab this. And this is the only thing down here I'm interested in. Actually, there is an urn down here as well, but no, we'll just simply leave. Alright, now we're back up to level 7. Where are we going? Backing up. Making the turn. Out this way. Grimrock 2 has been a lot of fun to play as well. I'm really glad to have the excuse to play through that one again. It's interesting how all my dodging abilities, skills, came back to me as I began playing through the game. It really helped playing through the first Legend of Grimrock before I tackled the second, given how much more difficult the second is compared to the first. The final boss from the first one is, I think, the toughest thing in the original game. In Grimrock 1. Uh-oh. We will not deal with 2 creatures. Let's cast an Annihilate. Ooh, what was that little... right at the very end there. That's pretty awesome. Now I lost my place, though. Where am I? What level am I on? A poison dart is in sight. Uh-oh. Ah, okay. I see where I am. Oh, there's a treasure chest up here I left behind. Let's go up and get it. There's an urn up ahead to the right, but we're going to just leave it there. We don't need the healing. I'm going to have to take a break to use the restroom in a few more seconds. We'll try to get to the... way down. We'll avoid the trap. And then we'll get ourselves a silver coin. It's amazing that at this point in the game on my maps, starting at Marthbane Tunnels, I started writing down which ones were silver coins. This is what we want. The proper level 8. Alright, everyone, I'll be right back. I just need to use the restroom. Alright, everyone. Let's think. So I want 0. I'm on level 8. Alright, let's see. Where are we going here? Okay, let's go up. There's going to be a coin, an urn, and some money. We'll get the money first. Oh, what the heck? Oh, I'm not wearing any armor. A Needler. Oh my god, 114 damage. Mental note. Let it be known that armor does indeed reduce the damage that you sustain. Okay, well, now we'll grab that urn as well for that costly mistake I just did. We'll go around the corner here. There's nothing really back here, but there is an urn on this corridor, or in this corridor. That makes up for the fact I took my armor off. Let's go ahead now and leave this place. Oh, win something? Wibbis. Some sort of demon. Good job on the little claws and everything. Look at the yellow nails. Oh! Shadow Fiend blows out our light. No problem. Okay, we'll recast our light spell. I think we have a few of these. I think we have like 20. Oh, I got a mind drill! What a horrible thing to wake up to! We should probably be using spells here. Because I don't remember if my Psychic Protect has 100 points in it, does it? Ooh, only 74. So I think that means that it's not guaranteed to protect us from mind trills. We got a 74% chance, I think, that it will make us immune to its special attack if it makes one against us. Another Needler. Lots of flying creatures in this dungeon. Good job, Trimus. So when I had first picked up, well, okay, actually we have to go back a bit. I was talking about the Legend of Grimrock, and that made me remember that when I picked up Legend of Grimrock, I was looking forward to playing a game like Eye of the Beholder. Thinking about Eye of the Beholder reminded me of how I misplayed Eye of the Beholder way back when. When I played Eye of the Beholder, I kind of considered it like this game. It was a three-dimensional, well, in a way, a party-based game, and it was a dungeon crawler. I guess, was the Bard Tales like this? I can't remember. So in any case, I would just stand there and tank creatures in Eye of the Beholder series, which, looking back, is not what you're supposed to do. You're actually supposed to move around a lot and avoid taking unnecessary damage whenever possible in that game. In Grimrock, actually, you're punished severely for standing and trying to exchange blows with the creatures. Only in a few instances do you actually want to stand still and dish it out with the monsters that you're fighting. I think we go this way for an urn to our right. And then we stick to our left. And we'll have 3 pits that lead down right around the corner here. And all of them lead to the same place. So we might as well just take this one. Okay. We're almost at the very bottom level. Let's think here. Where are we going to go? Oh, right. I loved this level. This one feels a bit like a tomb or a crypt. There's a center area up ahead to our left, which is kind of like just a circle. And there's a bunch of passageways branching off of that to its right, for example, if we were go to round this circle to our right. Oh! Let's back up. Angletooth. Let's kill this thing first. God, lots of... Oh, another one, too. Whew. So I was wondering where all the monsters were. I guess they're waiting for me down here. Oh, it just occurs to me. I think my increased strength is... Holy crap! Is improving the damage I do with my crossbow. I guess Trimus just really pulls a trigger really super hard. Wow. So many monsters. We're gonna make a right here for a treasure chest. I didn't take the other passage. There's an urn down there, but I would like to leave it for our return trip, because up ahead of us there'll be another urn. Let's go this way and grab the treasure chest. Wow, 632 gold down here. Yeah, right, so when I picked up the original Eye of the Beholders, I actually was expecting this type of game, with multiple towns and different dungeons. I didn't realize it was just going to be one single dungeon. But the traps in that were, of course, very interesting. Since traps in that game, there's no... To my recollection, in the Eye of the Beholder series, there's no way for you to... Oh, hold on, I'm about to say the wrong thing. Traps are always... You always know where the trap is, because you see it in front of you. Like pits, you know where the pits are. There's no, like, invisible traps, to my knowledge. Every trap had a pressure plate you could visibly see. So your rogues... Oh, that's a shame. Ooh, mine trill. I'm not gonna take any chances with something that can lower our stats. Oh! Okay, we're not coming back here, so we'll open this box. A giant ant bites your finger. Your muscles twitch and throb. The feeling passes. Strength +2. Thanks, Mimi. I was wondering if I'd ever see you in another game. Okay, she's passing on her military prowess to us. That was a lot of hit points. Thank goodness. Almost back up to max again. Where am I? Yes, you want to go straight and to the right. Oh, hello, Spike. Oh, its body's covered with spikes, isn't it? Yeah, it is. I think all those little red... The red dots are supposed to be forward-facing spikes. Also, thank you for not destroying my armor. We want a treasure chest that's back here. Yeah, I think that was the one disappointment I had with the, with the Eye Beholder series, was how you didn't get any money to spend on shops and what have you. There was no, like, no different merchants or anything of that sort. It was just a pure dungeon crawl. Magic weapons and armor were in the dungeon for you to find to make you stronger as you proceeded down levels and what have you. I was tempted to play through the Eye Beholder series this year as well, but I don't think I'm going to have time to do so. I don't know if I've ever talked about it before, but for my channel, I generally have to have a good idea of what... when I begin playing through a game series, I kind of have a good feeling for when that game series will end. Like, when I began playing the Xenonauts game, I think it was... Actually, I started that last year. I knew that it would finish sometime around March or April this year. And even then, I had to avoid doing missions. Ground missions. In order to keep the video series under, like, 150 videos. And it's interesting because, like, while I want to play all these different games, I simply don't have the time. Or rather, I could play and record all of them, but then my uploads would go from maybe, like, 2 games a day to, like, 5 a day, if I tried to play all the games I want to play. Number one, that's just that would be an amazing amount of video to record, in so much that, wow, that's a lot of time spent playing video games. I'll talk after the combat. It's kind of long, loud. So yeah, so anyway, it takes quite a bit of time to get a game series finished. Most of the games I play tend to be turn-based strategy games, and those have the ones I enjoy playing at least. There's a lot of turns or episodes in them. Like when I record Darkest Dungeon, that's going to have probably another close to 150 videos. If I was to upload one of those every other day, then it would take me almost a year to finish the game. Yep. If you think about it, that would be... I think we want to go down here. We'll explore the rest of this level when we're on our way back up. That would be... Yeah, about 150, 120 videos would be about 240, 300 days. That's almost a year. That's an amazing amount of time for every other day upload schedule for that game. Which means that when I begin playing it, I'm going to want to upload it a little quicker, which is to say, like, maybe I upload 2 videos in a single day or something of that sort. Haven't made up my mind yet what I want to do with the game this time around. In the past, whenever I played at Darkest Dungeon, I have occasionally snuck like a video every day, or sometimes even 2 videos in one day, just to accelerate the uploads for it, so I could finish the series quicker. I don't do it because I necessarily want to rush, but because I know that it will take a long time to finish the game. Oh no, I'm not going to be sandwiched between 2 things. We will annihilate. Now we can get out of this little dead end area. So why am I talking about this? Right. Because, so when I look at a game like Eye of the Beholder, it'd probably be similar to my Legend of Grimrock game. We're probably looking at about maybe anywhere from 15 to 23 videos, which is 2 months. Maybe 3 months if I end up getting busy with work or the weather is gorgeous outside, in which case I don't record, I go out walking instead. So there's that. And I have to think about this whenever I record any of the games that I'm playing. Did I say playing any of the games I'm playing? Record any of the games that I'm playing, because it takes a time, and if I want to do the game properly, and I want to beat the entire game, which is to say I don't play like 5 episodes and then stop playing it, which I know quite a few people like to do. Not there's anything wrong with that, you know, hey, that's what you want to do, that's what you do. But I'm a fan of finishing the games I start. I like making sure that if a viewer comes to one of my videos later on and watches the entire series, that the entire series is there for him. But I think about stuff like that all the time. So right now, for example, I began playing The Witcher 3. I've just uploaded part 5, I believe, yesterday. That's going to be like a 200-part game series. Like, that's a year's worth of video that will be uploaded. 200 hours of gameplay, probably, for it. Maybe less, maybe like 80, 100. But it will... Oh no, we want to back up. Snuffler. Let's use a bolt. Oh, it's resistant to magic. Maybe. Hello, Needler. Do you think it was hovering the entire time back there? Or do you think it actually was, it landed and flew forward once the Shadow Fiend was killed? Oh my god. Whew! So many monsters. There's an urn behind us, but I'm gonna leave it there. There's an urn up ahead of us as well. What other games am I playing at the moment? So, why am I considering this? And I guess we talk about this a little more. So, Armageddon Empires, for example, is a good one, which when I decide to upload it, it's a bit tricky to decide what to do. Because Armageddon Empires is a turn-based game, and depending upon the size of the game you want to play, you're looking at either an hour to 4 hours worth of a game. And I would like to play it, I do play it, multiple times. So there's no necessarily end schedule for that game. I could play that for 200, 300 videos. Although, if I was to focus on Armageddon Empires, that means I wouldn't be able to finish other games that I have on my computer that I would like to play. And why am I talking about all this? It's interesting how when I begin to record a game, in my mind, I slot the amount of months ahead for, do I have the drive to see this game to its completion before I begin playing it? And some games require less drive than others because they're finished faster. That's not to say that I dislike the games I play, or that sometimes like, oh thank God this game is only 10 hours. I couldn't stand playing this game for 50. No, it's never like that. But I do have to consider that if I'm going to, the moment I start playing, I'm going to be heavily invested in those games that I play, and it means that for you viewers, if how to say this as well. When it comes to the games I record them for my own enjoyment first, which is to say that if I don't like the games I'm playing, then I won't continue to record them. Or if I find them too annoying, or there's too many glitches, and or my patience runs out on them, or something of that sort. Sometimes I need a break from a game. So an example of one would have been, again, like a Hand of Fate. There's one that I didn't finish. But I liked Hand of Fate. I just needed a break from it, and I intend to revisit the game again. But I think about this when it comes to the games that I'm playing, because... Oh crap, I kind of got distracted. If I don't have it in me to finish a game, that will annoy me greatly when it comes to my channel, which I like having every single game I've played finished and uploaded to it. And the amount of dedication and time it takes to see what something... I'll open it now. To the end. I kind of went on a bunch of tangents there as well. Darn it, I really got to make an outline to keep myself focused. We're almost at the end. This is going to be a giant spiral here. First, we want this treasure chest. Oh, hello. You're not on my map, treasure chest. I will leave you there. You're not a trap. I don't think there were trap treasure chests in this game. That was only a legacy of the ancients. This is what we're here for, everyone. You find a large nugget of a silvery black rock. Okay. That is Blacksilver. We don't need to earn it. We might as well... No, we'll leave it in case we get a ton of creatures on our way back, but I don't think we will. Oh, it's a silver coin. How about that? So we got, what, 2 or 3 silver coins over down here. How many did we get? 4. Awesome. We can improve Glow Tip, Lightning Bolt, Tongue of Flame, and Psychic Protect. I don't think we missed anything. So what games are in the future? So another reason I'm bringing all this up is because currently it is May. Today, the day I'm recording this, is May 27th, 2018. And I'm already looking ahead at the fall months. Because by the time I'm done with StarCraft 2, it'll probably be October. And by the time I'm done with... Actually, and I won't be done with any of the other games. I'll probably have to stop playing Armageddon Empires for a bit to record something else. Because during late September to December, I like playing creepy games to fit with Halloween and the fall in general. So that means putting this down and playing Occult Chronicles, or not this, but the games I'm currently playing: Occult Chronicles, Consuming Shadows, and 1 or 2 other creepy games. Possibly even putting down The Witcher 3 to play those creepy games. And probably even Darkest Dungeon will see some slow upload schedule to play stuff for when I play different games for a few months. And we want to go this way to my... Oh, there's an urn behind us and to our right, if we need it. This Halloween, or rather this October, I think I will leave it up to a vote for what you guys think I should play. I actually really enjoyed that interaction with you viewers. Oh, Spike. Spike smashes our plate mail. Armor. Great plate mail. I was just wondering if our Psychic Protect protected us from those powers, but no, it does not. It's only against our stat drain. And to my knowledge, the only creature that can do that is the Mind Drill. Oof. Where are we? We want to go this way, I guess. Hello, fiend. Oh, I guess our Psychic Protect doesn't protect us from having our light blown out either. champion, taking that lightning bolt hit like it did. Almost out of here. And back up to level 9. That was the entirety of level 10. I'm facing east. This is fine. Oh god, mine trail, Tim. 200 hit points on those things. We're not coming back. Time to open up everything else on our way back out of here. We want to go this way. There is a treasure chest and an urn around this series. Around this circle. Good God, 743. Oh, that's a spike. We can afford to take risks until we lose our next suit of armor. And then I'm going to annihilate every spike we come across. Because I don't want to walk up without any armor on us. Where are we? Okay, we want to go this way for another treasure chest. That's all I had. Oh! I had a trap marked right down there, but the trap was visible. Whew! Trimus, you have as much money on you as you have in the bank. That's amazing. When it comes to the Halloween games, I'm never sure if how to describe it. On one hand, I love creepy games. Absolutely love them to death. I love to have picked up a virtual reality set and play it with that for you guys. I'd actually get a webcam for that, which I hate the idea of that. But seeing me play with the Vive or whatchamacallit probably would be very funny for you guys. And I'd probably have uploaded it in twice. Once with the webcam on, and once without it. This way, people who do not care whatsoever what I'm doing in a scary game don't have to watch me actually play it with the headset on. But I've heard some pretty bad things about the headsets. They're very expensive at the moment. I'm not a real fan of the Oculus Rift since Facebook purchased them. I'm not really a big fan of Facebook. I never had a Facebook account or anything of the sort, so I don't want to get one. I don't think you need one to run the system, but just the idea that it's that other company backing it, no, I'm not interested in picking it up. And the Vive, I've heard nightmares about the Vive's customer support. Like, it doesn't exist. Like, it's impossible to get help with your system if it goes bad. And considering the really high cost of that system, I'm just not interested in purchasing it if there's no assist. Oh, that's a mine trill. We will use a annihilate. You guys hear that sound effect too? I think you do. Right at the very end there. We'll grab this. We're hurt. Nice. Thank you for not being food. Would you eat food in a jar that was in a dungeon that had lung rot? You got lung rot disease? I don't know. Okay, Trimus does like to eat faces, so maybe he's got no problem with it. But I myself am not. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure how I feel about this. We're almost out of here, everyone. This floor at least. Back up to level 7, so I won't need you paper until the next time I play the game. Where are we now? Level 7. We just climbed up. I am facing south. Okay. Oh, you're kidding? What the heck? Magic other. Annihilate. We don't want this last suit of armor to get busted on us. We simply can't afford it. Literally. It will take a lot of damage. We'll end up using tons of healing herbs to get out of this dungeon. That's the wrong way. Did I leave the urn here? I did. There's the white box here, which we didn't open. Which is coming up ahead. I'm tempted not to open it. Since I know some of them can be bad. So I'm not sure. You know what? Let's do it for the fans. Crate is empty. Now, in the last dungeon we'll be doing, I won't open any of the white boxes. I don't remember them actually being useful. So, and I remember one of them can kill you, actually, if you choose the wrong... Oh, it won't kill you, but it will hurt you, and you'll use lots of life elixirs trying to keep yourself alive. You drink of apparently a very well-known poison. It smells it smells like almonds or something of the sort, I believe. I didn't realize that was a certain type of poison when I was a kid. I was like, I like almonds, I'll drink it. What a mistake that was. Let's climb on up. Right, so I was talking about Halloween games. So I'm always torn between playing the games which have a good amount of theme, or the games which are very, very scary. Because they're not necessarily the same. I wouldn't consider, for example... Oh, what's the game? Outlast. I wouldn't consider Outlast a Halloweenish game, but I would consider it very scary. As opposed to a game like Consuming Shadows, which is not very scary, but has a good amount of theme to it. The same thing with the original Alone in the Dark, which I played last year. The game's it's no longer, I suppose I should correct myself, it's no longer scary. Used to be a long, long time ago. Or the original Resident Evil. I mean the original, not the remakes of the original. That wasn't very frightening either. Or sorry, it wouldn't be these days. Just because graphically it didn't age well. Did not age well. But please don't think I'm knocking the game. I still love all those old games very much. It's actually really interesting when my friend Chris comes over and we play games together, because he's what I consider, what's the term? Graphics whore, I believe is the name for it. The game's not pretty. He will talk about how not pretty it is the entire time. Like the game's gotta look good or he'll mock it. And I don't understand this frame of mind. These are the games we played as kids. Some of these games, the gameplay is still amazing. Like, I still play this game, obviously. Here I am recording the Legend of Blacksilver. I love it. This is fantastic. And I still play all sorts of older games. The graphics don't matter to me. I mean, when a game looks good, I will really enjoy it. Like, The Witcher 3 is simply gorgeous. But if the gameplay was terrible, I wouldn't care. It would be something that I quickly forget. Hello, Todd Conley. You're gonna eat my 18 food? Nope, not today. Okay, back up to level 2. Holy crap, everyone, we're almost done. Mental note, do not just quit, Tim, when this ends. Which I think I had done last time. I left the Black Mire Pits. I just was like, I'm done recording. Good episode. Quit. Wait, crap! I didn't save the game. that was really bad. There is a treasure chest down here. We want all the treasure chests, including this one. Wonder who puts the treasure back in here again, actually. Let's try idle. Think it's amazing. The crossbow's a good weapon to use against that thing. Like, why? How does that even work? It's a giant statue. Wouldn't the bolts just break on it? Oh, unless it's not really a statue. It's just golden in color and called a golden idol. I guess that might work. All right, let's climb up here back to level 1. And time to get out of here. Thank you for watching, everyone. This has been a lot of fun. We have one more dungeon to do, and we might actually beat the game in the next episode. The only question is, do I want to do any shopping for better gear? I'm not sure. Like, so we're gonna end up going, we're gonna go to the blacksmith and do the, turn in the black rock. But we can, nope, we're not sticking around, sir. No reason for us to stay and fight something. We're leaving with max hit points as well. Poor monsters. They didn't even have a chance to hurt me. Nimbus climbers. Hello. You're out here climbing the mountains as well. Oh, they're not intelligent. Good God, 110 damage. Trimus, amazing. All right, everyone, we're going to stop here. Thank you all for watching. And I will see everyone in the next one. Take care, everyone.